Hey, it's Shauna. It is time for me to do my edition of the accent challenge put out by CourtneyWithLove. So far, a lot of Peanut Gallery members have taken part in this video challenge tag, so I thought I would do that also. Both Courtney and Darlene are from Maine. I am as well. I'm a little bit more northern from them, but still considered southern Maine. So let's get to it. I'm going to say the words as I would say them, and then I will read them from the screen, because the way I say some of the words and the way I read some of the words are very different. Let's get started. And my computer is like right there. See that glow? So I'm going to be looking off for most of this. Aunt. When I was growing up, however, I called all my aunts auntie, but grew out of that. Roof, root, wash, oil, theater, iron, salmon, caramel, fire. Now see, I read it. If I was speaking, I would totally say fire. There's a fire over there. Fire over there. My Maine accent can be pretty bad at times. We tend not to say our R's in the word, and for me to even say the letter R is difficult. So I would totally say fire. Water, shore, data, ruin, crayon, New Orleans, pecan, both, again, probably. It's typed as probably, but I would never take that much time to say that word ever. Spitting image, that's spitting image if I was reading it, but I'm not saying the G. That's just how I say it. Alabama, lawyer. Another thing with Mainers, not only do we not say our R's where they're supposed to be, we put them in every place that they're not. So I would say lawyer instead of lawyer. Don't know. Coupon, mayonnaise. It's mayonnaise, mayonnaise, but I say mayonnaise. Syrup or syrup. I say syrup. I don't say syrup. Pajamas, caught, naturally, aluminum. It is hard to try to read them because I read them so much different than I know that I say them in real life. Aluminum, but if we're talking about like the foil, it's tin foil. I've never called it aluminum foil, tin foil. Envelope. Now there's a series of questions that I need to answer to see if I know what these things are called and how I pronounce them as well. What is it called when you throw toilet paper on a house? It's called 24 hours in jail and a phone call to somebody you know has bail money. But it's TPing. Never done that. I was like so not a bad kid growing up. What is the bug that when you touch it, it curls into a ball? I've heard other people's answers, and that's not what I call it. I always called it a fuzzy wuzzy. That's what I call it. What is the bubbly carbonated drink called? It is soda, but I know many people, and I won't name names that call it soda because they're from Maine. That's what a lot of Mainers say. What do you say to address a group of people? I don't speak to many groups of people. Most of my groups of people are like 4 feet and under, 3 feet and under. So it's either like, be quiet or listen up or hey. So I don't know. What do you call the kind of spider, a spider-like creature that has an oval-shaped body and extremely long legs? It's a daddy long leg. What do you call your grandparents? Growing up, both sides of my family, whether it's great-grandparents, grandparents, they were all just Grammy and Grandpa. They never had any special names. Now, my children, on the other hand, they call my mom, which is their grandmother, Mimi, which is totally new for me because I never had a Mimi. They were all, to me, rather great-grandparents, grandparents, they were all Grammy and Grandpa. They call my husband's side, his parents actually had like a request that they be called Mim and Pop, and they call their great Grammy Nana. I never like told them that this is Grammy, this is Grandpa. They just kind of settled on the names themselves. So my parents to them are Mimi and Bampa. Jeremy's parents are Mim and Pop, and their great-grandmother is Nana. What do you call the wheeled contraption in which you carry groceries at the supermarket? I don't call it a supermarket, for one. I call it a grocery store. But it's a shopping cart. What do you call it when the rain falls while the sun is shining? It's a sun shower. I don't even think when I say I'm going to take a shower, sun shower. That's usually how I say it. But I'm reading, so I will pronounce the letters. It's odd how that is. What is the thing you change the TV channel with? That's the remote. They're all the remotes. Anything that operates something is a remote. All right, and that's it. Bye.